Alright, so if you're watching the YouTube video, I probably cut out a lot of this here because I was having a conversation with my brother. Again, it's my birthday, so he called me rather late, but that's fine. It happens. Um, but we're getting back into it. Did I turn on the remote? I feel like I lost audio. Hold on, just a second. No, I can hear the game. Okay. Wait a minute. What happened? Did I break the game? I might have. I'm getting absolutely. I'm getting silence. You might be getting gameplay audio. I'm not hearing it. Oh well. So we're going to get through this chapter. If I don't have audio, we might just replay the chapter and I'll start it over. But that's fine. We aren't really missing much. Yeah, what happened to my audio? All right, let's revert to the last checkpoint. Let's see if we can get it. Nope, it's still silent. I broke the game. That's interesting. All right, let me switch over. Let me switch back. Very weird. Okay, so I found a glitch. Very weird glitch, but I found a glitch. Okay, so yeah. Basically, there's not really a lot going on here until the cutscene. We have to disable these jammers, which are blocking the signal. So that's not too difficult. So now my guns are working over there. The jammers aren't being affected anymore. Again, I don't know if the gameplay audio is going to show up or not, so I'm probably talking over it because I can't hear it. It's very weird. That is an interesting little bug. Okay, so all the guns are done. Jammers neutralized. I really hope my audio comes back. Oh, that would suck if I had to turn off the Xbox. Oh. Okay. Get out of here. Yeah, and these ships aren't too tough in easy mode, but in legendary mode, it takes you at least 2 full missile strikes. Just a few more minutes. Audio, please come back. I don't know where you went, but please come back. Again, that is weird. That is very, very weird. I even reset the checkpoint just to make sure I wasn't losing my mind. It still hasn't come back. And probably what's going to happen is this thing's going to just start up, and I'm going to freak out because it could be like blasting in my ears. So hopefully that's not the case. Have to initiate the link manually. Oh no! However will I do that? Except for that giant button that says, hey, manual. Mac controls on. Alright, let's jump into our robot again. Let's watch the Mac gun. Will? Who's Will? Alright, load up and start working. Anything? Nope. Okay. So, we're going to save and quit. I apologize, but it's just something we got to do here. Give me back something. Load it. Again, that's a very weird bug. There we go. We have an audio cue, so let's go back to Infinity. Let's see if it resumes us in the same spot. If it puts us in the woods, I'm going to be mad, but I'll just cut out this section. Okay, so it just loaded up Reclaimer. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. Again, we didn't miss too much as far as that chapter was concerned. The Didact flew off because we were shooting at it.
Infinity to Gypsy Company? The air corridor to the gravity well is blocked by a network of particle cannons. Infinity's shields are still down. Open the lane for us to move up and provide air support.
Captain, what's Force Recon's assessment of the terrain?
I know you've been off the field for a while, Master Chief, but this is a blow-through op. Sending in a recon would just slow us down. Telemetry indicates the particle cannons are being controlled from a command post southwest of our position. Roll on that target and neutralize those guns. We'll meet on the other side and take the gravity well. Infinity out.
I don't know about you, but I usually like a little more intel with my intel.
We'll make it work.
Chief, Spartan Sarah Palmer in Infinity CIC. Commander Lasky's waiting for you on the Mammoth.
On our way.
So yeah, Sarah Palmer, she's a Spartan. She's a Spartan commander of all other Spartan units.
Well, someone's overcompensating.
Papa Foxtrot
Excluding
766
Master
to
Chief.
Spartan Palmer. We're finally in the air.
Alright, 3 guns. So as you can see, we got sniper rifles on the wall.
Chief, unfortunately for us, We've got to manually bring down a couple of particle cannons before we can get to the command post.
Chief, Palmer again. The Mammoth's got jetpacks on board. If I were down there, I'd want one.
Palmer, are you trying to suggest something here? So yeah, now I've got a jetpack.
Gypsy Company, this is Captain Del Rio. The board is green. Let's shut down that gravity well so we can go home. Good hunting. Infinity out. Okay, Gypsy, time to work for it. Let's shake some dirt.
Captain Del Rio, targeting Pelicans are in position near the particle cannons, waiting for the Mammoth's mini-mac to take them out. 766, lose some altitude. You're inside the kill box.
Almost got target lock. Just a little more.
Pelican, fall back.
Again.
Get to the crash site and retrieve that target designator, Gypsy. No chance of clearing those guns without it.
Got a little gung-ho there with the laser sight.
Covenant squad's digging in on the west side. It's free, people.
All right, Chief. Mammoth's just about in range.
Eyes up, Gypsy. Dropships on approach.
There's Gypsy 7's Pelican out in the muck. Anyone still alive?
We're here. We're alive. We've got the target designator.
I'll get to them and retrieve the designator.
And ultimately, I want to get rid of that ship back there, the Phantom. In Legendary mode, you don't want to move from this spot until that Phantom's done, but to save some time, we don't really care. We're just going to head over there. Because the longer we wait, the more dropships come in. So, running through the field's fine. Because
Anyone would hear me.
Sit tight, Marine. We'll get you out of here.
Thanks, Master Chief. We owe you.
Target those phantoms for the railgun to shoot down.
Target fired! Railgun reloading!
All right, Master Chief, we're clear. Minimax at your disposal. Take out that particle cannon.
Target acquired.
Target suppressed.
Railgun reloaded.
Gypsy Company, this stream's bad news. We can bridge it with the Mammoth. Cross through the center to the other side.
got some free rocket launchers.
Lasky to Infinity. First contact cleared, but no joy on additional targets. Gypsy moving on to secondary battle position, but requesting evac for casualties.
I'm on it, Commander. Palmer out.
hope you aren't seeing those pop-ups. Oh, there's another one.
More Covenant.
Get rid of the Phantom. Get out of here, Phantom. Get out of here, Phantom. Get out of here, Phantom. It's still alive. Holy shit, it's taking a beating.
Banshees.
So if that gives you any idea, yeah, the Mantis is more powerful than this turret is. And this is on a Mammoth.
Force field. Barricading the far side of this canyon. I'm seeing 3 power sources. Shut them down so the Mammoth can move through.
My cannon actually do anything? I think I'd be able to shoot it. But no, doesn't do anything. The targeter does nothing. So we're gonna go gung-ho in there. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me help you out. I missed.
Good. 2 more. Great.
What I could do is just take that raid, but doesn't do me any good. Not here anyway.
2 for 2. Finish him off.
There goes that turret. Again, legendary mode, these vehicles are your priority. You take them out or you die. Any turrets you see, you take them out or you die.
Shield disabled. Mammoth, the path is clear.
Mammoth holding position. Whenever you're ready to proceed, Chief.
Well, I'm trying to get up there, Lasky. You didn't exactly park the damn thing close. And they aren't exactly firing anything either, so that's always fun. So as you can see, I'm chasing after the Mammoth. And the thing's already big, it didn't need to drive off.
Gypsy Company moving out.
Take that rifle though.
Target acquired. Shots good. All units, unidentified Covenant vehicle incoming.
Oh boy. Well, the Mac cannon's gone.
Mammoth's hit. Forward traction offline. Primary power controls offline.
Now normally would you want to be on this turret? Yes and no.
Mammoth won't last long out in the open like that. We'll have to find a way to keep the Covenant off them.
Again, it's useful, but at the same time, it's a pain in the ass because if it breaks, you've just lost your entire turret. And there's only one on each side, so that's the other problem.
The ship's settling in over the mesa. There's a grab lift into the belly of that ship.
Bye.
Time it right, and we should be able to ride it inside.
Alright, so I'm jumping the gun a little bit here. But hey, that's what we do. Jump the gun. Take that, Jackal. Oh, I got a few darts in me. Okay, so I've got to go up. Forget how I get up there. There's gotta be a path or something. Here we go. Again, legendary mode. This section, once you've got in here, it's not too bad, but you just have to make sure you kill all of the enemies in here before you try to do anything too fantastic.
That did it! Time to make an exit.
So now they want me to exit right over the turret, so I'm just gonna glide down. Then why it floated off over there and exploded, I'll never know. It would have done way more damage over here.
It was getting a bit dicey there for a minute. All hands form up on us. Lasky, this is Infinity. Status. Mammoth's in pretty bad shape, sir. She'll make it to the objective as long as nobody starts throwing rocks at us. Not a chance we can take. I'm sending teams out to pull some of their fire off you so you can make it to the gravity well. Roger that, sir. Gypsy, let's move. Shadow Company, Castle Company. Put some pressure on those other particle cannons. Castle, reading 555. On station, ready to assist. Shadow actual to Infinity. Encountering enemy air. Significant EOF closer to the emplacements. Okay, folks. Terrain's too rough around these tributaries. Assault force, back on the Mammoth. Anyone not on board is getting left behind. Alright, sealing her up. Mammoth is mobile.
Basically, that was just a last call to get everybody on the Mammoth.
They don't care about you! They replaced you! Blast it!
It's okay.
How? How is this okay? How is putting you at risk because I can't hold it together okay? Chief, do you even understand what rampancy is? Really? We don't just shut down. Our cognitive processes begin dividing exponentially according to our total knowledge base. We literally think ourselves to death.
You know I won't let that happen.
And if it happens anyway?
So, Cortana's having a...
117, Lasky.
Go, Commander.
Oop.
We got significant blockage up ahead. I think this is about it for the Mammoth.
The command post for the particle cannons is through that trench.
Sir, I can move faster alone.
We'll see you back on Infinity, Commander.
Lasky out.
Alright, so, again, normally in this section, you want to take out all the snipers, so just kind of note where their positions are.
Heads up!
You don't really have to worry about in this case because they're inaccurate, but in legendary mode, they will hit you every time if you don't shoot them first. That one there, and that one there. Okay, again, you can tell I've done this quite a few times because I usually just know where they are. The grunts, they're never really a problem. In legendary mode, they can be if you're like surrounded by a crowd of them, but otherwise, yeah, you just take them on one at a time and you'll be okay. So we're just gonna run and gun here. Don't really have to fight anybody here. Alright, door open. There we go.
Cortana to Infinity. We're entering the Forerunner structure.
So as soon as we enter this facility, they stop following us. But for the most part,
Coordinates received, Infinity.
yeah. For the most part, in Legendary mode, you just kind of want to not have that problem. And this Sentinel has some sort of a motor problem going on.
This elevator should take us directly to the coordinates Infinity provided. Almost like those Sentinels wanted us to get the particle cannons offline.
This could be a trap.
You say that like there's a second possibility?
Cortana becoming a smartass again. But I'm okay with her being a smartass. Well, goodbye. Disable particle cannon network. Well, let's do it.
We've reached the coordinates. This looks like the place.
So get ready for some stuff. Actually, was there a ramp over here? Not yet. I don't think it starts until after the enemies spawn, but there's another terminal in here that you can get to. But you have to make sure the light bridges are up.
The cannon network must use these arrays for targeting and guidance. It's an automated system, so it won't technically allow me to redirect the cannons to fire on one another. Technically. Cortana to Infinity. The guns should be offline. How's it look from up there? Infinity!
Cortana?
Something's in here.
Cortana? Cortana?
So yeah, now Cortana's gone. Where the heck did Cortana go? Now we've got to find her. Hello, light bridge. You notice the music changed a little bit here. Forget where exactly. The terminal's in here somewhere, I just have to remember where exactly. I don't think it's in here, but that's fine. Again, I try to point it out if I remember, but I don't always remember. Down here? No, don't see anything. Okay.
Who are you?
I am what remains of the Forerunner, once known as the Librarian. My memories were retained to assist humanity on their path to the mantle. Though sadly, that plan is now at risk. The Didact is leaving Requiem. Soon. You must not allow it.
Leaving.
He seeks this. The Composer. A device which will allow him to finally contain the greatest enemy ever faced by the Forerunners. You. Mankind spread into the stars with an unexpected, desperate violence. Entire systems fell before the Didact's warrior servants rose to halt the aggression. When the Didact finally exhausted the humans after a millennia, his sentence was severe. We had no way of knowing that the Forerunners were not your only enemy. Humanity hadn't been expanding. They were running. Weakened from our conflict, we were no match for the parasite which pursued you. The Forerunners made plans for a final great journey, but the Didact refused to yield our mantle of responsibility. He would save all life in the galaxy, at a cost. In the Forerunners' quest for transcendence, the Composer had been intended to bridge the organic and digital realms. It would have made us immortal. But its results soured. The stored personalities fragmented, and our attempts to return them to biological states created only abominations. Such moral concerns faded from the Didact's attention. The Flood only assimilated living tissue. The Composer would provide the Didact his solution and his revenge.
The Prometheans. They're human.
They were only the beginning. He would have encrypted your entire race if we had not removed the Composer from his care and imprisoned him here. Reclaimer. When I indexed mankind for repopulation, I hid seeds from the Didact. Seeds which would lead to an eventuality. Your physical evolution, your combat skin, even your Ancilla Cortana. You are the culmination of 1,000 lifetimes of planning.
Planning for what?
He has found us.
Even in death, her meddling continues.
Reclaimer. The gene song I placed within you contains many gifts, including an immunity to the Composer. But it must be unlocked.
How?
Relinquish your contact essence.
Your evolutionary journey must be accelerated.
Can I defeat the Didact without it?
No.
Then do it.
Prepare.
Alright, Master Chief is now leveled up. Or at least that's the idea they'd like to give. So I've still got thrusters, don't I? Let's use them. If I could fly the right direction, though, that'd be great.
How do we get out of here?
Elevator, back at the chamber.
Ow! Get out of here. Oh god, there's another one. Ugh. Fly out of the room. Get out of here. Bye.
Chief, what happened? Your bio readings are all over the map.
It's a long story, but I know what the Didact's after.
I know that part. The librarian filled me in when she snatched me from the system. But what I don't know is what she did to you.
So, if you aren't following along, the librarian is, I guess, the Didact's wife. Or ex-wife. She's technically dead now. But yeah. So the Didact came back from incarceration. So, there's an achievement tied to this level.
Infinity. What's our status?
We're taking a beating up here.
Does Infinity have a shot on the gravity well?
Negative. We'll never be able to get a target locked with all the air traffic we're seeing.
Captain, what if we can spot the target for you with the laser designator?
Do it. TechCom, find the chief coordinates for somewhere with line of sight.
So anyway, to steal a Wraith, you have to get up here on the machine and get into operate the plasma cannon. The driver will jump out to try and kill you, and then you can take the Wraith without damaging it. And there's an achievement if you do this on Legendary or whatever the hard mode is, and kill, I think, 5 of the Wraiths with a Wraith. So, as you can see, there's a lot of Wraiths here. It's not too hard to get that achievement. You just have to get the first Wraith. And getting ones without gunners is a lot simpler than getting ones with gunners. And the first couple don't have gunners. So, that's always going to be the case. And I think 343 knew that it would be a little bit tricky on Legendary mode if they had the gunners in the ship. So, just something to keep in mind.
Head down and find a way to destroy that shield.
The firepower and the defense of the Wraith is pretty considerable in this game, so you shouldn't have too many problems. Oh. And like I said, a lot of Wraiths. A lot of Wraiths. Now the Marines, for the most part, will just end up dying at any point. And to get rid of the shields, just crash into them.
Shield's weakening. Keep it up. There's a clearing just past this ravine. We can get eyes on the gravity well up there.
Alright, and we can just leave these enemies behind. They aren't really going to do us any good. As you can see, I've got a boost meter too, so that's something to keep in mind. Get out of the way, Marines. I know you're trying to help, but you are slowing me down. Obviously, you can't take any vehicles over here unless they're smaller, but it's just faster to go by land anyway.
Infinity, we're at the gravity well.
Then paint that damn target so we can get out of here.
You heard it, Chief. Line up the shot.
Here's the gravity well. Okay, I'll mark it again.
Infinity cannot handle that kind of punishment. Not again.
This isn't about us or this ship anymore.
Sir, we've seen what the Didact is capable of. If we let him leave this world, humanity will be at risk.
Look, I understand what you think you saw.
Think?
With all due respect, sir, I know what I saw.
And with all due respect to you, soldier, I'm not willing to jeopardize my ship because of the hallucinations of an aging Spartan and his malfunctioning AI.
Sir, what if he's right?
Nav, as soon as we know we're airtight, I want a course laid into Karenay Station. Com, prepare a warning beacon.
I will not allow you to leave this planet!
Cortana.
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to do that.
Commander Lasky, pursuant to Article 55 of UNSC Regulation 12-14572, I'm ordering you to remove that AI's data chip and retire it for final dispensation.
I don't want to. You don't want me to.
Remove
Please.
the chip now, Commander.
Please. I don't want to.
Give me that chip.
The Didact has to be stopped. If you won't do that, I will.
I am ordering you to surrender that AI!
No, sir.
Lieutenant! Arrest that man!
Captain!
Arrest him!
Captain!
Get word to Earth that trouble is coming. Cortana and I will do what we can back here.
Okay.
I can give you over 40,000 reasons why I know that sun isn't real. I know it because the emitter's Rayleigh effect is disproportionate to its suggested size. I know it because its stellar cycle is more symmetrical than that of an actual star. But for all that, I'll never actually know if it looks real. If it feels real. Before this is all over, promise me you'll figure out which one of us is the machine.
So what's your plan?
Infinity's tracked the Didact's vessel to a docking structure southeast of here. We'll jump ship as Infinity exits the roof.
You know, I was sent down here with orders to prevent you from leaving. In case you'd already gone, I took the precaution of ordering a Pelican. Outfitted for full combat pursuit. I hope to God you're wrong about that Forerunner. Or whatever he is, Chief. But in the event you're not. And Chief, good luck. Both of you.
Come on, Chief. Take a girl for a ride. The Didact used this composer to create the Prometheans from ancient humans. If he wants to finish the job, he'll have to find it first. Our best bet to stop him is keep him firmly on Requiem. Let's hope Lasky didn't skimp on that Pelican.
Attention, all hands. Final call. Secure all hulls and prepare for immediate departure. Final call.
Initiating pre-flight diagnostics. Forward autocannon, check. Lateral rail turrets, check. Main thrusters, check. Auxiliary boosters, check. All right. Keying engine. It may be a while before we find another ride home. You know that, right?
It'll be okay.
Contact.
Right.
Didact dead ahead.
How do we get inside those shields?
Marking 2 of the larger facilities on your HUD. They're acting as traffic control for resources moving to and from the satellite. If we disrupt their communications, I can forge an override code and convince it to lower those defenses.
So, for the most part, yeah, we're just about ready to go here. Not too worried about the ships. Normally in Legendary mode, you just hover around the door, because the ships here have a proximity to the doors, and they won't leave that proximity. So you just shoot them with the lasers from long distance.
Directing traffic to the Didact satellite through a carrier wave generator located somewhere inside. Of course, if Infinity wasn't on its way back to Earth, locating and disabling it would be trivial.
You can handle it.
That's hardly the point, is it? I found the carrier wave generator. It's on the opposite end of this chamber. We can use this gondola to cross to the other side. Find the activation switch.
Okay, so we're going to start up the gondola. Get going across. This is probably the longer section to deal with. but that's
Take
okay.
a page out of our old playbook. I'm going to tune your shields to emit an EMP at the same frequency as the communication network. All you'll need to do to trigger it is to make physical contact with the carrier wave generator.
So if I'm correct, I believe this first one is Covenant.
Taking fire, starboard side.
Hello, starboard side. Again, a lot of snipers, but as long as you're pretty accurate, you can take them out.
Why are we stopping?
Stopping. They've overridden the gondola controls.
Light up the override on the HUD. Cortana, the override.
Here.
Again, Cortana's having a little bit of trouble keeping one thought in focus. So, when Chief is asking her something, she's actually thinking to herself like she's in a daydream. Except AIs aren't supposed to really have daydreams, but because of her rampancy, it's basically a forced daydream.
Okay, the lockout has been released, but...
Oh boy. Oh, shoot. Yep, I got knocked too far. That wasn't fun. That night literally threw me off.
Taking fire, starboard side.
Oh man, I'm way back here. Okay. Ooh, wasn't ready for that night. That night sure as hell was ready to knock me out of the air though. Ooh, that was bad.
Why are we stopping?
Stopping. They've overridden the gondola controls.
Light up the override on the HUD. Cortana, the override.
Here.
This time we're not going to take any risks. We're going to use the SAM. Or Saw. I know what I'm talking about. Shut up.
Okay, the lockout has been released, but...
Yeah, fuck you guys. Alright, bye, suckers. Whoop. Again, you'll notice the Promethean Knights with the crowns, they're a lot tougher. Oh,
okay,
shoot, I have
start
to
us
activate
back
it.
up.
Do it! Go! Go, Gondola, go! Knocked him out. Pick up
They're
some
not
weapons
gonna make
here.
this easy, are they?
Nope. And they're basically nullifying themselves into a void and then transporting themselves, which is very weird, especially since they're old humans that have just been cyberized, really. But yeah, they're gone now. So I'm fine with that. You'll notice enemies start spawning over here too. Again, I could really hit that core from here if it was like a shooting target, but since I have to be within the shield, it's not that easy.
Look out!
So this next platform is pretty difficult and legendary because it's all Prometheans. So normally what you would do is just stay on here,
We're just about to the carrier wave generator.
pick off all the units you can see, and then go on. But save time again. And I really hope it does save time and that we don't end up back at the old platform because of this. Although I haven't seen a new checkpoint pop yet. I'm hoping it will. Scattershot. We're definitely going to take that now. Close quarters combat, you better believe it. Regen. Alright, so I almost hit a full shield. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, going. I think I can thrust her over there if I'm quick enough.
On the
Again.
platform. That's the carrier wave generator. Enter the carrier field to trigger the suit's EMP.
So we're at the platform now, which is fine. However, I'm getting my ass kicked. I'll take that incinerator cannon, though. Thank you. So this is the new sort of explosive toy that this game has to offer. It's pretty nice.
Give it a second.
Okay, regen shields.
Like embers of a sand. And yet the librarian's champion is unmoved.
Okay, got quite a few with that incinerator
Well done.
cannon
All
blast. I'm okay with
communications
that.
from this tower have ceased.
So this is sort of part of the level where you might use a suppressor because you run out of ammunition really quick. Because there's a ass load of enemies.
Cortana, where's this coming from?
Where's what coming from?
The Didact's voice.
I'm not picking up anything, Chief.
He's there. Keep trying.
Oh, there we go, light rifle. Again, I love when those guns form. Like the coolest thing. Now what you really don't want to do is jump off the ship at this point, because if you have a bad checkpoint, you will end up having to redo this section, especially in Legendary. So just be patient, wait for the platform to land. You go into the wall, give you a bridge, then you just go from here. Climb up a little bit, go through the door, alright. So that section's done. And that's actually the longer section, so the short section's this next one coming up. Not too bad.
Covenant
Mostly
air traffic's increasing. If we don't disable the other tower quickly, reaching the Didact could become exponentially more difficult.
Basically what happens is it becomes a big combat zone sort of area, but just due to the fact that we can control where we go and how quickly we go, that saves us time. Again, we got more combat ships here, so you can see how that might be a little bit tricky, but
Chief, there's a lot more comm traffic passing through this tower than just what's servicing the Didact satellite. These systems use data attenuators to regulate the flow of communications. Destroying those would drown out the tower's transmissions. The tower's instructions to the Didact's shield would be drowned in the noise.
you Scrub Lord, stay over there.
The tower's attenuator would most likely be housed in a Faraday enclosure. Let's see if we can find its controls around here somewhere.
Alright, let's activate the terminal, shall we?
Okay, the structure we'll have to sever all three connections.
Alright, so starting with this one.
Knight!
Oop, lagging. No lagging here, come on. Pull it together.
Nicely done, Chief. 2 more to go.
Cortana, are you hearing him?
No! Didact?
There we go. Much better. Again, I don't know why it's lagging every now and again. It should be fine. But I don't know. It says it was lagging. Nope. 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 Leave him dead. Oh, right. I've got to destroy the Knight in the area. Get out of here, Knight. So, yeah, once the Knight's dead, then the terminal opens. Then we can go from there. Alright. Gonna regen shields a little bit. Come on, charge up. And yes, the shields take a lot longer to charge in this game. Especially since they do in Halo 2 or 3. Wow. Wow, I'm actually amazed. They tore my ass up. Okay. That's fine. Again, I'm just sort of shooting away here because that was kind of annoying. That I had to come back here and do all that. And knowing my luck, I'll have to do it again anyway. Yep, I got killed because there's too many enemies. Alright, new plan. I'll get this down. Again, it shouldn't be this hard. They're making it hard though. What the fuck? No. No, 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 no. Big guy, come back. You're dead. Get out of here.
Success. The system's overloading. I don't think we'll be having any more trouble from those shields.
And this is a good section to have the jetpack because it saves you a considerable amount of time in running around in enemy engagements. Especially on Legendary mode. But, as you can see, there's a lot of bullet fire coming your way, so clearing out enemies is probably a priority. Headshots are your best bet. So, light rifles are abundant in there in Legendary mode, so just use those. DMRs can clear them out pretty quick to start off, but yeah, after that, you just want to stick with whatever you can get your hands on that'll do the job. And the only thing that will is the light rifle.
Do you truly believe these theatrics can prevent my departure? Embrace your sad fate and retain your nobility. I am already beyond you.
He knows what we're trying to do. If we try to get too close to that ship, we're dead. I have an idea. Head for that waypoint.
Head for that waypoint, she says. Oh, I wasn't too far off. Come on, let's go.
Those defense spires we keep running into are being controlled from this tower. Get me to the control room, and we might be able to reposition them to block the Didact ship from leaving.
Come on, open. Open, 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 open it. Hey, come on.
You will relent, human, or you will perish. All in life is choice. And your day to choose.
So the Didact's sort of forcing my position and where I have to go. But for the most part, we can just ignore it because I have the booster pack. Again, another section where this is super helpful because you can avoid a lot of conflicts by just flying over to different sections. Like this one here on the bridge. Get off my planet. That's right. This planet's mine now. So if we head over here, there's a terminal here, I believe. Again, it's sort of out of the way and not exactly where we need to be, but it is here, so I'll point it out. Yeah, so right here. There's the terminal for this level right here. So you can download it, watch the video. In regular Halo 4, that was on the 360, it was something different, but that's okay. It's just like sort of a data terminal. Little informative pieces about the game.
I'm seeing a control facility at the top of the tower. We need to be there yesterday.
Okay, goodbye, hunters. Oh, well. Trying to help my friends along in death. There. Assassination. Of course, there's no assassination technique for hunters that I know of. But this does the trick. Again, any orange spots you can see, like the ankles or anything like that, that'll work. Flying up again. Get back into the tunnel so we aren't losing our focus. Carbine. And they're free. I'll take it. So here we get free Banshees. It wants us to go to the objective. Legendary mode, you pretty much do the same thing I'm doing here. Just fly straight for it and hope you survive. But the Banshees and the enemies around this end part can be a little brutal, so try to use the Banshee as a cover and back yourself into that section, because yeah, they have weapons that will do it.
Quick, let me get the spire controls. Tapping into the spire central net. They're mine. Now to imprison them.
Ship's online. They're leaving.
I'm sorry. I don't know what...
Track those liches. We can go across them to get to the Didact ship.
Wait. Across them?
Yes.
There are several liches moving in formation towards the Didact ship.
So Cortana messed up. She was supposed to trap the orb and she failed to do so. So Chief has a backup plan. Okay, good thing we kept those thrusters. Actually, it wouldn't matter. His thrusters would be there anyway, even if I didn't have them on.
What's happening?
I don't know. Hang on! Jumping into slip space. Get below deck.
No time.
Composer. Alright, so, thought we were going to finish today, but it took a little bit more time, and I got a little bit distracted by a phone call. But, don't worry. I'm not forgetting anything. We'll finish this off, and then I'll show you my surprise the next time. Because we're in the last couple of chapters here, so it shouldn't take too long, so we'll have plenty of time. But it probably won't be tomorrow because I have to work pretty late. So I apologize about that, but what can I do? So, anyway, we'll leave it here for now. If you're watching the stream, thank you for watching. If not, well, thank you for watching my YouTube videos. Please like, comment, subscribe. I apologize about the cut in between because I'm going to make it. There was a big pause in the middle there for the stream. So I apologize about that. But had to take a phone call. So thank you very much. And I will see you all later. Leave